Welcome everyone. Welcome my fans. Welcome Pi network lovers, crypto lovers. Please, if you are here, you let us know, you indicate where you are coming from. This live was actually scheduled for 4 p.m. local time. However, I have to adjust it because I wanted to go live from indoor, but my webcam refused to function. So I have to reschedule and set up everything afresh so that I can go live from my mobile phone. I can see that somebody is on. Please indicate where you are joining us from. On this live, we're going to touch four subjects that affect Pi Network. But before we commence on discussing what is the sharing news about Pi Network and why we need to be hopeful, I want to sincerely apologize for staying away for some about 17 days and 2 hours off from this channel. As a matter of fact, I miss you guys and it beats me so much. In fact, I haven't been happy that I've not come on air to interact with you guys. So many things has happened in Pi Network. And today I'm going to talk a little bit why we need to be hopeful, why we need to consider ourselves extremely positioned for greater things to come, and the need for not giving up. So I did stay away because, running a YouTube is not always capital, rewarding, especially if you are running a YouTube on a niche that is educational, like the case of Pi Network. Now that Pi Network has not really blown in terms of price or value, many people are discouraged, and we can understand that. So for me to keep my channel running, I need to also look at some other businesses that are financial rewarding, so that I can keep this channel running. At the same time, use some fund from such, adventure to keep holding or piling up my Picoin. If you recall, in one of my videos, I actually talk about the strategies I'm implementing so that by the time Pi Network blows up, I'll be very happy that I have something to show. So in all my businesses, I take some certain things out and buy Picoin, and I encourage everybody to do so. So you are all welcome, and I'm very sorry that I've stayed away, but the struggle continues, no giving up. So I have some updates that I want to share with you, and I know so many of us have actually, heard of this update. But why this live or this section or this particular, video is, important is for us to discuss, look at those announcements and the happenings around the Pi Network ecosystem even further. This will encourage us to value what we hold, not value what the price of what we're holding is. So stick around as we will talk about all of this. We're going to talk about the recent fiat, to Pi exchange in the app. We're also going to talk about, you guys, you are welcome. Oh, sorry, I don't speak Hindi. If your mobile If your device has a capability of translating, that would be okay. But anyway, you are most welcome. Thank you, and stay with us, please. So we're going to talk about the Pi exchange with fiat currency. The last time I counted the number of currencies it supports is over 80 currencies. That is a whole lot, and that is a positive signal. And also, we're going to talk about the Pi network upgrade, the protocol upgrade to version 23 from version 29. So let us talk. We're going to talk a little bit about why this is very important and something that gives hope. Yeah, thank you, Yogesh. Oh, you are seeing my skin to be dark, right? I get that. When I shoot my normal video, I stayed indoor and I use the camera lighting, so naturally the lighting will light up my skin color. But staying outdoor and it's almost dark in my area, so my melanin is going to be much darker. All right, so as we're talking about, as I was saying, we want to also talk about the ecosystem growth. A lot of gap has been developed. The Pi Studio has enabled a lot of pioneers to develop apps on Pi networks. We're going to talk about that too. Now let's also talk about the last one. Why all this matters? Why do we need, or why we need to pay attention to all these developments and position ourselves for greater things to come? So let's first begin to talk about the protocol upgrades, and also talk about a little bit talk about the Pi Network KYC system that has been really upgraded and is now fast. That will be the bonus part of our discussion. So let's talk about the Pi Network protocol upgrade. This was upgraded from version 19 to version 23 on the Stellar consensus protocol. And what that means is that the Pi Network ecosystem is growing, and that will allow the Pi Network to be scalable in terms of usefulness, and it also adds an additional layer to the Pi network infrastructural capability to handle transactions. So it's going to affect the speed. At the same time, it's going to affect, most importantly, the security of the network. Now, why this is encouraging, it shows that the developers might not be talking to us as we do with the ecosystem. The pioneers are building different platforms in order to keep communicating with each other. Why not? Why the Pi Network core teams are not doing that? One thing that gives us a ray of hope is that the network is not sleeping. Underground, they're building. Underground, they're investing. So all of these upgrades cost for investment in hardware, investment in software, investment in human, capital. Bringing more brains into the system in order to, keep upgrading, keep building. So if they are expending resources in upgrading the system, it means that Pi Network is not dead. You know, the problem we have generally in the ecosystem or the world of Web3 is a lot of people have this notion of, you know, getting rich quick. And the advent of the explosion of Bitcoin makes people want to look at crypto as, a business venture where you get into it and you come out rich. So it's not always like that. However, one thing that is certain is that cryptocurrency is about one of the few businesses that you can actually, you know, made a whole lot of changes to your life by your network, rising from something insignificant to a very, very unbelievable height. So that is sure. And this happens within a short range of time, talking about 4 to 5 years. So if that is true, because it has been established over and over and over again, we see coins like BNB, we see coins like Solana, we see coins like Ethereum. All of these coins are coins that do not do not stay up to 10 years before they become tangible assets. And the infrastructure, the plans, the roadmap, what is on ground in the Pi Network ecosystem far outweigh and far surpass that of most of these cryptocurrencies that we know today that are of high value. And if we accept and we believe that is true, then we want to value the Pi coin we are holding. But sadly, today, a lot of people have sold off their Pi coin. And this is going to come as this is, in a few time to come, this will actually come to hurt them seriously. And it's going to be very painful because I've seen where people have lost out big time in the world of cryptocurrency. People have some assets, but over time, they feel this asset is not improving. They feel this asset is not going to be uh, anything tangible or meaningful, and they decide to sell off. So one of the biggest advice and most important and dear advice I give to those who follows me and those who knows me and those who watch my video is not to FOMO, you know, not to be fear of missing out. Oh, the price just shoots to $3 to 0.3, is 30 cents or 2.29 cents. Let me quickly sell off because if I don't sell, it's going to drop to 23 cents and you sell off. Don't do that. Like CZ we said, if you don't hold, you cannot be rich. So we need to learn to hold. And one of the things that will help us to learn to hold is to find something within our domain to do and support the side hustle of cryptocurrency. If we engage ourselves in some other meaningful venture, then it will be easier for us to hold. Please, if you join this, please indicate, drop emoji, drop like, let's keep encouraging ourselves. And let me know if you have joined so that I can say a shout out to you. It's been very helpful. The journey has been very, momentous. We've been together for long. So if you're just joining this live, and even if it is the first time, please let me know. Drop a heart, drop your like, please, and tell us where you are joining from. And if you can hear my voice, please let me know too, because it could happen that my voice might not be audible and I will not have the feedback. Please let us know where you are joining us from and drop a heart, drop a like. Right. So that is one of the encouraging thoughts from the protocol upgrade. It shows that Pi Network is live, Pi Network is not dead, Pi Network is alive and is going to go to places. After all, we are not yet 1 year in the market. So by the time mainstream investors start rolling in, by the time all the dApps that have been developed, yes, not every dApps are going to be successful at the end of the day, but few are going to make it through. So by then, those dApps are going to go live. What's going to happen? Definitely, it's going to push the demand for Pi coin up. And if that happens, then you know what that means for the price of Pi Network. And one of the biggest news that comes from Pi Network that want to keep us hopeful is the partnership with Golden Star Peoples. Golden Star Peoples Foundation Global Exchange. You are welcome. Oh, you are from America, from Baltimore City. You're most welcome. How is the weather there? I hope you are doing fine. So, so as I was saying, the partnership with Open Mind is a very strategic and something huge that every pioneer who understand what that is needs to be hopeful and be grateful for. Because the AI industry is taking all over everything. Everything is going to be, in a few time from now, it's going to be automated or automatically controlled with AI. AI is everywhere. And because AI is everywhere, Pi Network going into partnership with OpenMind is a very big win. The AI industry is a multi-trillion dollar industry, and any cryptocurrency that is plugging in into the AI world is doing a very big, job. Rakebwa Joseph Enon, you're welcome. Thank you very much. Golden Star people, you're welcome. Thank you. Oh, Baltimore is sunny. That's lovely. I can understand. I'm far away in Nigeria and it's very sunny here, so definitely it's going to be sunny there. So that partnership is going to open up a lot of good things to happen in the Pi Network ecosystem. OpenMind is a very big organization, and by the time most of the things that OpenMind is developing, the software that developing come on board. Now, let us be clear on this. OpenMind actually writes software, operating software for robots. And you can see that robots is taking over even domestic home as servants and cooks and so many things, even cars. So the operating system that OpenMind is going to write for so many, robots now and to come will have something to do with Pi Network blockchain, and that means demand somehow, some way, the usefulness of the coin, the Pi coin, in accessing or uh, subscription of the open mind software or infrastructure will come in on the long run. And when that comes in, so what is going to happen is that even people who are not ordinarily interested in blockchain or having anything to do with the Pi Network ecosystem will be a kind of force to utilize the services of OpenMind, and by using that services, there will be there will be a need for them to subscribe to one package or the other, and that is where the demand for the medium of subscription, the means to subscribe, comes in, and which might likely be Bitcoin. And when that happens, you discover that the prices of the coin begin to rise because of the rising in demand. Then let's also talk about the ecosystem growth. The ecosystem growth has been steadily increasing, and a lot of people might wonder and ask that there are a lot of tens of thousands of ecosystem app right now, but what value are they? Of what value are they? Well, all of these that holds a lot of value. Number is strength. If there are a lot of them being built today, that shows that a lot of developers are interested in the ecosystem. Yes, granted, most of the apps that are being developed on the Pi Network App Studio might be developed by uh, novice into the developing, sphere, and they might likely not see the light of day. But one thing stand out is Pi Network has opened up a lot of new roads, new door to a lot of people. If you have used the App Studio, the Pi Network App Studio to develop any app, it might be your first experience. And that first experience gives you an insight to see how app actually work. And some people will definitely take that developing skill further by honing that skill and eventually become tangible thing. So just like so many people have gotten Picoin for the first time. I mean, so many people have gotten cryptocurrency for the first time in Pi network, and so many people have embraced the world of crypto technology or blockchain through Pi network, and so will so many people embrace the development or owing of dApps through Pi network. So that is a very big plus for Pi network, opening up the door. There is this power with pioneering things. The word pioneer that the Pi network actually bear, the Pi network holders and Pi network ecosystem bear is not just an accidental name. The name, has to do more with being first. With that to do more with the novelty system of Pi network. So we are going to expect a lot of you know innovation in the Pi network, and that makes us the pioneer. That is people who actually started something. And for a true pioneer, the spirit of true pioneer then means that you need to value that position as a pioneer. And what that means is that you need to value that coin, because time is going to come where that coin is going to be extremely valuable. Trust me on this, it's going to be extremely valuable. So don't look at the price range of about 20 dollar 20 cents and 20 point something cents that Pi network is hovering around. As a matter of fact, Pi network, if it shouldn't come to us as a surprise if Pi network even go below 20 cents as or 20 something cents as we see it. It might even go as low as uh, uh, 10 cents. However, the value still remain. The value is going to be noticeable in time to come. And why do I make mention of that? That the price of Pi network might drop over time if as it is because when the second migration comes up, a lot of coins are going to be injected into circulation, and trust me, so many people have the mindset of selling as soon as their coin is being released to them. And by the time the selling pressure become high, the market demand goes low, while the commodity become high, and that is definitely going to affect the price of the Pi network. So it's going to force it down. Abdul Kudus, Amani, you're welcome. It's nice to see you. Oh, Joseph, Kebua Joseph Engong, you're joining us from Cameroon. Nice to see you. It's a pleasure having you around. Thank you very much for joining. Please don't forget to drop the heart, drop the emoji, drop the like. Thank you, thank you. So when the price of Pi network start dropping, when the second migration rolls in, we shouldn't feel discouraged. What that means is a reset, a complete reset of the ecosystem. The resetting is being done right now, yes. And how is the reset being done? Those who do not value it are definitely going to sell off. That is true. And when those who value it, when those who do not value it sell off, who are buying it? Definitely, it's not the exchange. It is those who value it. And that is when a system where the whales is going to be set up. When the whales are set up, and if you are fortunate to be among the whales, when the price begin to appreciate, then it will be your time and your turn to become one of the big names in crypto. And trust me, if it does come to that point where you are a big name in crypto and in Pi coin, it's going to be something huge. Why? Because Pi network is going to be everywhere. This is the only first true cryptocurrency that has touched life more than any cryptocurrency. There's no doubt about it. Yes, Bitcoin has enormous price tag. I would like to call it price tag, but in reality, the everyday use of Bitcoin is extremely limited. You know, so Bitcoin being the pioneer or flagship of cryptocurrency is going to be on its own more as an investment tool for the big names, for the big boys. Why the everyday coin will definitely be Pi network. And that is exactly what is going to happen on the long run. And that is exactly what's going to happen on the long run. Yeah. Golden Star is suggesting, and I want to read out what he says. He said, better to open an account and so get an invitation from us, the pioneers. All right. Get your goods and all services in the ecosystem. Yes. Yeah. So that is a very good advice for me and for everybody. So the encouragement here is for us to try our hands out. You know, if you have not yet joined the Pi Network, join the Pi Network. And if you are already in the Pi Network, get your hands on the Pi app. Play around the app, learn new things, know new things, and utilize the Pi app very well to know what is going on. Don't join the naysayers by only watching the charts, and because the price is not appreciating, then you know kind of complain, you downplay, and you downgrade the system and get yourself discouraged. No, better start building, start preparing for greater things. Take time, and definitely, Pi Network is one of the great things to have happened in the technology, in the blockchain technology. So, thank you very much, Golden Star People's Foundation Global Exchange. Nice advice. Thank you for staying with us. Please, if you are just joining us, indicate by telling us where you are joining us from and say hi to us here. Don't forget, drop a like, drop your emojis while we discuss Pi Network together. So, so right now, according to CoinGate, I was reading an article where it says that tens of thousands of Pi Network dApp has been built on Pi Network ecosystem, and that was, a resounding number, and it's in fact a very encouraging thing to hear, and know that we are in the ecosystem, that things is happening very, very big. Now let's talk about the Pi network. We talked about it earlier. Let's talk about it in broader terms now. The exchange of Pi network to fiat currency that is available on the Pi network wallet. Who has used it? Now let's talk about why that is a very big win for the Pi network ecosystem. We understand that Pi network has been a very big, cryptocurrency has been a very big issue of debate in many countries. The leaders of so many countries are not really buying the idea of cryptocurrency, and some completely do not have a better understanding of how the cryptocurrency work. They see it as a displacement of their native currency, that is the fiat, and they see it as something that it will be prone to hack, prone to theft, prone to scam, and not useful, not valuable. They also feel that blockchain is going to be a technology that is going to be so difficult for the ordinary person on the streets. But the coming of the Trump's second, term in office, and how he embraced Cryptocurrency has greatly changed the dynamics, and many governments are now embracing cryptocurrency. Now, why am I saying this? We say that for Pi Network to, in a very short period of time, incorporate the capability of having so many fiat currency exchange for Pi in their coin shows that a lot has been done underneath to clear the way in terms of regulatory, hurdles. So a lot of hurdles have been, successfully surmounted for that to happen. It's not possible for Pi Network to just list a particular currency if approval from that country's or that government, the government that owns that currency, wasn't given. And what does that mean? What does that goes to tell us? It shows that Pi Network and its handler have actually worked with many countries of the world to introduce Pi Network, to obtain licenses, to obtain permission, and to actually sell the idea of Pi Network to so many governments. And that is why that is possible. And what does that mean? It means that we are actually positioning ourselves to when you know the big giant cryptocurrency will finally mount its rocket to soar to the moon. So for the fact that so many different countries' currency is right on Pi Network app shows that approval has been given, and that currency can be interoperable with Pi Network in that country. So it's a very big plus. So what is left and what are we waiting for now is for the actual real world utility to spring up, to come up. And when that shows up, then we can actually begin to see the significance, the power of the Pi Network blockchain. So that is one of the big, win and the big hopeful news that comes from knowing that Pi Network can be exchanged for so many currencies in the Pi app. Yeah. So if you have any question, you can throw it out to me. If you are just joining us, please indicate by letting us know. Drop your heart. Thank you guys for staying, and thank you guys for always tuning in to Crypto Talk and watching our videos. And also thank you for all of you that have shared our videos. Thank you very much. All our loyal fans, the fans of Crypto Talk, we appreciate all you've been doing, and we hope that in not too far distance to come, we will take the Crypto Talk community to next level where we will be giving out things back to the community that has given us so much. All right, so I'm trying to see the information from Golden Star People's Foundation Global Exchange. You see, yes, Pi Network's main, I believe you want to say mainnet shall be live online. Okay, I I can't follow, but maybe you rephrase that again so that I can get you. Then we discuss about it. So if you're just joining us, thank you very much. If you have any other thing to say, if you want to ask any question, please do that. And thank you for staying with us. And if you can hear me very well, you let me know. Right, yes. Now, the Golden Star People's Foundation actually confirmed that the Pi Network mainnet is really going well. And he also confirmed that it makes experience for interoperability seamless. Yes, I agree. And thank you for that information, which shows that Pi Network is actually on the right track. That's lovely. That is a very good information there. Thank you very much for updating us with that information. So it goes to show that we are on the right track. At the same time, holding Pi Network, you know, coin or holding Pi coin is a very good thing to do. Thank you for that information. Who else have any lovely information that I want to share? To please share. Let's share. Let's keep educating ourselves, and that is one of the good things with being live, so we can interact, real time and get more information real time. So if you have any additional information, if you have information for the community, for the for us in the crypto talk, to share with us. This is crypto talk. You're very much welcome. This is crypto talk, where we talk crypto, where we discuss crypto, and our focus is on Pi Network. We try to educate ourselves. We try to learn new things about Pi Network. We try to break the developments, the updates in Pi Network down for us to understand and keep ourselves encouraged. Now let's talk about briefly the KYC system. The KYC system in Pi Network has been greatly upgraded and it goes very fast. If you have not yet been KYC, then you need to, take a look at your minute checklist. Put them in order and see that you mine for upward of 30 days and get yourself KYC ASAP. You do that. And for those who, want to own Pi Network or PiCoin, but they are not in the ecosystem, all you need to do is to download the Pi Network wallet and activate your wallet. Yes, you can activate your wallet by keying into the Pi Fiat-to-Pi exchange system in the wallet. You buy some coin, then you activate your wallet. That's exactly how to get on board into the Pi Network ecosystem. The mining of Pi Network is still ongoing, and that is one of the things that we make the value to be low for now, because the question will actually be that if you can mine, why buy? But the fact is that mining really, really takes time these days. So we'll keep mining. So if you are mining, you keep mining. And for those of us who also have uh, who are validators, we should also keep validating. As a matter of fact, I have been validating every day. The only difference is that when you open the validating app, you don't get to validate more people. However, every day you have the opportunity to validate at least one. So just keep opening the app and validate. And surprisingly, I have for a very long time now validate one pioneer per day, and that one validation actually gives me a lot of boost. So let us talk about one of the one update again in Pi Network that is also very germane that we need to pay attention to and how it's going to affect the Pi Network, on the long run, is the ability of Pi Network node to be deployed on Linux. You know, there are a lot of programmer that uses Linux computer for their work, and for Pi Network node to actually run on Linux is actually a very big win, and that's going to open door for so many things to come. Yeah, it's going to open a very big door. Then also I noticed that I've been running Node on my system on my PC, and one of the good things or one of the things I've benefited from running Node on my PC is that it actually give me utility bonus. What I means is that If you go to your mining app and you check the breakdown of how your mining rates, is actually computed, below, I think the last part of that breakdown is, your utility usage, where if you use the Pi app for a day, the next day is going to reward you with an increased mining bonus. Then if you are running node, which I run 24 hours on my system, and that also give me a boost. So, in my last count, my total mining rate per month is upward of is around 50 pi or more per month. Though I know it's not much, but it's something, and I so much believe that the mining rates increase to such amount because I do validate every day. At the same time, my node is constantly running on my PC. So doing that alone increases my mining rate. So if you are interested in finding a way to increase your mining rate, please, you can, try install the Pi node and run it and see if it's going to affect, positively your mining rate. All right, so there's news from Golden Support People's Foundation Global Exchange. They say, yes, my apologies. The mainnet shall be live online, hot open mainnet soon. The network is open since since February rather of this year. However, the open mainnet for Pi network is about to change everything. Yeah. Now, the point he's trying to make here is that the network has, lay the restriction for, um, external, you know, interference and external interaction. That is what happened on the February 28th this year. However, it is also been touted that the actual mandate is still yet to come. Well, I will say for a fact that I haven't really confirmed because the Pi Network core team have not actually given us any hint on that. And what a lot of people in the ecosystem have been saying is that if that happens, it's going to open more door for the Pi Network ecosystem, and that is going to affect significantly the value of this coin. So that is exactly what, if I understand correctly, that's what Golden Star People's Foundation Global Exchange is talking about. Now, yes, Golden Star actually talk about the node, the node Docker, not that contain, yeah, not opening. Just run the node. On my system, this is exactly what is happening. My system say that I'm not yet running node. However, I left the app open. As long as you left the app open, whether you are running node or not, it's going to give you utility bonus. So that's is sure. So just set up your node, set it up and let it open. It's not only when the node is running that the utility bonus builds up. Now this is exactly what happens if you open your Pi network wallet app, the browser. If you open up your Pi network browser, if you are on the chats forum, if you spend some time on the chat forum, if you spend your time on the app studio, if you spend your time on any of the menu on the Pi browser, that time you spent alone is definitely going to earn you utility bonus the next day mining section. And that's exactly what is also happening to the node. Just by setting up your nodes, synchronizing it with your Pi mining app, alone. Opening it to a network 24 hours on your system will definitely earn you, the next day mining utility bonus. So just do that. So it's not until you run, until the node is actually running, that you actually earn. So for now, you earn by, you earn through the mining utility bonus. So that is exactly the bonus, the beauty, or the advantage that running that node does for you for now. All right, so Global Star says he's going to do that. So just run the node, just synchronize it, and just let it be. Even if the node is not live, even if the node is not running, the next day check on your app, and you're going to see that the utility bonus is there. It's definitely going to be there. Thank you so much. Thank you. Your input has been very, very valuable. I appreciate. So if we're here, we want to put any input. This is Crypto Talk, where we talk crypto, where we discuss crypto. One person is not a dictionary or an encyclopedia of knowledge. It is we talking crypto that get us understand what crypto is all about. So it's been a very wonderful time with you guys, and appreciate all the inputs. And I hope that those of us who will come behind, we have the opportunity to go through this live section and glean some one or two things that we discuss here. So, how do we get ourselves prepared to maximally enjoy our mining experience and our holding of Pi network? For now, we should continue to do all our best. If we have the opportunity and the capability, please, we should keep holding our Pi coin and keep accumulating. I remember some few years ago, so many Bitcoin evangelists were shouting on YouTube, just like we are doing today. And then YouTube has not even been fully developed as it is today. And they were actually begging people to spend, if they can spare $10 to buy Bitcoin as at that time. And few people were actually paying attention to them. Today, most of these Bitcoin evangelists they are all millionaires today, or they are very rich today. So same thing is going to happen, and we don't want this opportunity to pass us by, where we look back in time and say, "Oh, there are some funny guy with a heart, Edwin, who has a YouTube channel in those days that we watch talks about Pi Network, and I really never get it serious to be serious about it." So we don't want that to happen. No, no, no. We want to be part of the story. Now let me take another message from Golden Star People's Foundation again. Let's talk. I say, yes, my brother. See you later next time online. Yes, thank you very much. Yeah, hi to you. I can't read out your name. Your name is it's not readable anyway, but it starts with H and end with B. Thank you very much for joining us. Thank you very much, Golden Star People's Foundation Global Exchange. It's been a wonderful time with you. Your contribution is very valuable. We appreciate you so much. You've been very, very helpful. You brought a lot of, education into this live section. You've added, beauty and glamour to the whole experience. Thank you very much. We hope to see you next time, and we also hope to see your comments in our subsequent videos too. And if you are joining us, please let us know. Indicate by a like, drop a heart, or any emoji that's available to you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. So in the next 1 minute, I'm going to round up on this live section. I would just want to make it just 1 hour. Actually, I've not been able to come around doing live on this channel, so I decided to try it out, most especially that I've been away from my channel for a very long time, taking care of other businesses of mine. But now that I have have a little time before I may, because I have some other program lining up this month for me. So my visibility is not going to be regular, and I hope by November I will actually pay more attention to releasing new videos, to shooting and making more videos on the Pi Network ecosystem. But for the moment, or for the now, if I'm not able to, I will pop in once in a while, in a live chat like this, so that we can keep ourselves abreast of the happenings in the Pi Network ecosystem. So thank you very much for all of you who have joined, and even those who join momentarily and leave. I understand that our timings and our activities are differs. We may have other pre-engagement, but then you still find time to pop in and say hello and say hi. Thank you very much. We appreciate you. Thank you. So in about 9 minutes from now, we are going to round up. If you have any question, throw it out. Let's discuss together before we call it a wrap on this live section. Don't hesitate. We still have some persons live with us. Thank you for being there. Thank you. It's been a wonderful time with you guys. I miss you guys so much, and it's been a very good time. It's been a very lovely time with you guys. Enjoy your company. Let's do this again. I scheduled it impromptu, and you guys showed up. Thank you. Yeah, Golden Star People's Foundation Global Exchange is sharing a last thought, a parting thought with us. It's a last thing to share. I'm optimistic and looking forward to Pi GCV, and he's also looking up to Pi coin and also Pi USD, right? And Pi USDC, and also Pi XDC, and etc. So many, new, innovation in the Pi network ecosystem. In fact, we welcome it if such should happen. That is going to be a very big plus and a big win for all of us in the Pi network ecosystem. And he also said, just like other exchange and blockchains. And the Golden Star People's Foundation Global Exchange, I'm going to check you out to see what you are into. I'm very interested in you. Thank you very much for your contribution so far. And James Okonkwo has just joined us. And he said, thank you very much for keeping us updated. Thank you too for joining us. Thank you. Thank you very much. It's been a while. So let me say a long time. I hope one of these days we're going to catch up, James. It's been a while. Please try catch up with me one of these days. Yeah. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. So if you are holding Picoin, hold it tight. Don't let it go. Don't let it go. Keep piling up that coin. If you have the capability, if you have the means, keep buying more. And when you buy, you are supporting the ecosystem. You are taking, you know, the pike from the from circulation and creating scarcity, and that is exactly what we need as at this time, not to flood the system with pike coin. Because when we flood the system by selling off, we actually pull down the price of pike coin. So we should keep stacking it up. Yeah, we should keep doing that. Wow, yeah. Golden Star People's Foundation Global is a big Pi network pioneer. He's a big pioneer. He say he's online on Facebook group, and he's also on Pi side, Fireside forum and other social, group. Yeah, that is very lovely. That is very, very lovely. And there is this that you remind me now, Golden Star remind me of that fireside forum. That is one big, avenue that so many pioneers have not explored. And people who really know what social media, the power of social media, have been stacking, followers on Fireside Forum, which is very good. One thing you should know is that the reason why Twitter is paying huge is because Elon Musk know the power of technology, and he's not by nature a greedy people, and that is why he's paying people using Twitter. Now, the world of blockchain, or the world of Web3, so to say, is when we talk about the social fi, that is the social media aspect of Web3, is you own your data exclusively, and anybody accessing your data will pay you. That is exactly what it is, and that is why you see that a Telegram now has wallet. So by the time the technology is fully developed, the social fi is fully developed, those that have Fireside Forum are going to enjoy massively by the followers they have, because by the time they post content, they are going to you pay for posting content, and you also pay for consuming content. And when you consume content, the owner of that content automatically get paid. So we should take that the Fireside Forum very seriously. Invite people to follow and follow more people. So it's always very good to check out those ecosystem, app, to see the what it really means. They're not just there for fancy; they are there for bigger things to come. So we want to continue to check them out and learn the capability and the usefulness of all of these apps. Oh, yeah, James is telling me that there was a time he checked on me. James has been a very good friend. We know physically that he checked on me, and I was away for exam. Yes, and I'll also be away for another exam by the last week of this month. Yes, I will be away too. But for now, I will be much around. Thank you very much, Golden Star People's Foundation Global Exchange agrees with me. Thank you very much. I don't know it all, but thank you for agreeing with me that it is that it says that here is the most amazing up and coming social media worldwide is Fireside Forum. Yes, it is very good. I'm going to find you out. You know how to contact me through WhatsApp. You can send me your username. Anybody, please send me your username. Let me follow you on Fireside Forum. It's very, very important. Send me your username on go to my channel, and you're going to see where to contact me direct, and send me your username. My username is 4WARD. That is my own username. 4WARD. That is forward. Oh yeah, thank you very much for getting that. So let's hook up, and that is how we network in this live section and in other aspects of the YouTube channel, uh, means of interacting with one another. Okay, thank you. Let me. Okay, let me put it in the chat. I'm coming. I want to put it in the chat and see. First side forum. Yeah. So I think you guys can see my username now for the fireside forum forward. That's my username. So thank you very much. We have spent the 1 hour that we actually, planned to spend. So thank you very much. Thank you for staying. So I will be off for now, and I wish you guys the very best. I wish you the very very best of everything that you wish yourself. You should continue to be hopeful, not give up. The best is yet to come, and the best does not just start, it's just building. So Pi network value might be low for now, but you want to remember that great things take time, and when it does, when it's finally built, we are going to rejoice if we hold on tight. So keep mining, keep focus, and keep on updating yourself on the Pi network. Don't forget to like, to subscribe to Crypto Talk. Thank you very much. Bye bye for now. I'm going to see you in the next one, either in my regular video or in the chat. Thank you very much. Bye.